Hi everyone. How you doing? Hold on. Can barely hear myself. There we oh, okay. OBS was turned down too far. There we go. How's the music levels? Decent. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Crystal, you made it today. Glad to see you here. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Alfie. Hi, Luetta. Hi, Annalise. Hi, Jen. And hi, all the lurkers. Welcome. How are we all doing today? Thank you for the big head pats. I appreciate it. I'm gonna start right away with some tea, because I haven't had any yet today. You didn't hear the pats, really? Did you hear that? I don't yeah, it doesn't oh boy. More scuff. Well, it's selected, so I have no idea why that's not working. It's that same issue from the other day, I think. So, I guess you just don't get redeemed sounds today. Oh no.
Everyone loves audio problems.
Yeah. Everyone loves audio problems, that's real. Doing good, yeah, you busy with like all the aspects of your life currently? Positive? Well, that's good. I'm glad your life's being fun and active and positive. Yeah. Text to speech is separate. Well, at least I fixed one audio scuff thing. Look down in the corner, everyone. You can actually see what song is playing now. Isn't that great? And I have a better solution for streaming the music, so it won't be so, scuff all the time, hopefully. That's the hope, anyway. Okay. Planning a move for having 2 more nesting partners this summer. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you for the tea sip, Ronnie. I just had one, but I'm gonna have another. But Crystal, that's so good. That's what I call a poly house. That's the dream. I'm so happy for you. That's really amazing. Alright, we're gonna get right into the work since I'm late. No time to chat. We need to get working. Very busy. Yeah, any move is busy. Especially bringing new people together. Alright. I was noticing some issues with the blend shapes, which I'm gonna have to go back and tweak later, but I think today I'd like to fix up the jacket, make it a little less scuff. It's clipping in weird places, and the moss still doesn't look good. I need to change the texture of it and also the shape a little bit. You fixed your PC? Yay! Hi, Lucy! How you doing? Glad to see you in here. Oh. Crystal. While you're here, I don't know how long you're gonna be here, but, do you want to see your model in action as it is right now? I forgot about that before I switched over scenes. Of course, we can also wait until I need to test it with colliders, because I do want to do colliders today. I think that's where we'll start. Let's see, we go to this Spring Bones. You're planning to be here for a while? Okay, let me get the colliders in and then we'll do a little test. Okay, let's place the collider groups first. I'm so excited because this model is getting really close now. It's motivating me to work on it more. The music went silent. What the heck? OBS, what is wrong with you? I swear. It's because I spoke about it and it... Oh. Oh, that's user error. I think I... never updated the music over here. Yeah, okay. I gotta go through and change this on each one. Great. Let me just do it this way. Going back to the Sing for a second. Where is it playing from? There. Oh, that's... I made a new source entirely. Of course I did. Okay. I don't know why I didn't just switch the source. Just put this in here. And then... Is that better? Okay, that's better. I think. Wait, why is it not visible now? What happened to it? It got moved down because the thing is... Why does this have... OBS frustrates me sometimes, I swear. Okay, we're fine. Hi. Olivia, hi. How are you, cutie? Re-debut is in approximately 2 months, so gives plenty of prep time too. Yeah. I should have this model to you by the end of this month. And that'll give you plenty of time to get used to it and get everything tweaked and let me do any fixes I need to do. So yeah, it's all working out. I learned a cool new trick when I was working on Ink's model the other day. What I can actually do when I get to it is I can model the jacket and the moss on the jacket in A pose, and then convert it to T pose where it needs to be. That's a technique I would have very much liked to know when I was working on Vicky's model. But I can do it now. So it should be easier to like make certain shapes look correct when the arms are down. Yeah. It's gonna be much better for things like shoulder pads and stuff. So like this here, I might have to reshape or even redo. We'll see. Yes, exactly. I'm growing more powerful. Yeah, it probably would be helpful for that. That's exactly what I used it for on Ink, is his sweater, which is kind of a bitch to model in T-pose. So, yeah. Over-the-shoulder things are much easier for me now. You consider modeling in I pose, L pose. For 4. Yeah. Let me just scale all the bones on the x-axis until they're in a line. Your kitty is snuggling up to you in your lap, and you're just not, and now you can't get lunch. Oh, no, oh my goodness. Yeah, you're not allowed to move. Them's the rules. Oh, what Hmm. Exposed, arms crossed in front of the model. Oh my goodness. You're all a little silly, did you know that? Okay, there's the hips. And we gotta do the legs. Pharaoh pose for the arms. Anybody who I model in that pose is staying in that pose. I'm just saying. There's no way that's gonna move. Hmm. Okay, there's the leg colliders. Probably be smaller. Okay. 11.
And now for the moment you've been waiting for. 3, 2, 1. Miku Miku Beam.
Oh my goodness. Yes. think I was listening to that earlier today. Or was it playing now and I wasn't paying attention? That'd be funny. It wasn't? Okay. Miko as the villain? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll do the rest of the feet later. If I even need it, I don't think I do. Might need colliders for the arms, not sure. Could have had some for the hands. That way she can interact with her hair, potentially. Assuming your hand tracking can get you there. You're not even kidding. You're on a mission right now to protect another idol. A Kokona from... from Miku crashing her concert. That's amazing. Yeah, FEQ. Okay. I do need some bones for the jacket. I'm noticing I never did that. But let's finish getting the colliders set up. Let's not get too distracted. Okay, so now what I have to do is go through each grouping and tell it what colliders it collides with. So for the hair, we want all of the hair to collide with the head collider. And probably the neck collider. Well, that won't matter for the bangs. Or the back of the hair, really, because it'll be hitting the rest of the body. So chest, spine, hips. I just realized I don't have that sticking back quite far enough. Might need to be larger. So current hand tracking, no. New hand tracking that you hope you can finish final tweaks on could possibly do that. Slime VR for arms. Plus finger tracking gloves. Nice. I love this song too. I just realized it's a little quiet right now. And it's not letting me. There we go. That's better. Okay, hair front just needs to collide with the head. Hair sides. Head, chest, and neck. Scattered clouds, thank you for the lyric. Okay. Um... Alright, I want the hair to be touched by the hands too. Yeah, hydrate me. What do you mean? I think last time you listened to this song was during your SoundCloud days. Ooh. Okay. Now, inevitably, once I first implement collisions, there's some scuff, because measuring exactly where the colliders should be, especially for things like the bangs against the head, can be very difficult. So it's a little bit of trial and error. But we're going to export and see. So Crystal, you get to see your model in motion finally. Okay, now this sounds louder. It's funny. I have to figure out how to normalize my audio. Okay. Hi Ed, how you doing? Let's see here. Hi, how's it going? Okay, initially there's not much scuff on the collisions. I seem to have nailed it pretty well. I gotta add a compressor to the audio track that your music is playing on. Good point. I need to figure out how those work again. What do you think? Still some changes I need to make to the face. Not all the blend shapes are perfectly good, but Blues Berserk, or Blues Break. You got your degree from School of Rock, but now you attend a School of Cock. My punnings. Oh my gosh, that's silly. Okay, how's the hair collide with the back? Just as I thought, it's clipping through the jacket as of now, so I need to make the colliders bigger back there. But otherwise, it's looking pretty good. What is happening there? Hello? something didn't get weight painted. That's kind of funny. Oh yeah, that's what Yuki was pointing out. Okay. Right hair strand is floating a bit. Yeah. Was it the one I spotted? This one right here? The tip of this one? Or is it somewhere else? Yeah, I think that's the one. Okay. Oh, we'll fix that. Gotta fix the jacket, especially how it folds here. Yeah. And the collider's in the back. Let's see here. Do I just add butt colliders? Is that what I do to fix the hair? Because I don't want the hips too wide in case I decide to do bones for the jacket. That could work for now. There's a piece of hair that floats away from the body a bit. Hold on. I'm not seeing it at the moment. Side angle? Which side? Yeah, this is the only one that I see. This one strand with the tip stuck. Maybe I'll find something else while we're working on it. Don't worry, I'll eventually catch everything. My brain just keeps going to that one piece. So... let's see here. Sophia Fox, hi. Who this? You came for Char? Oh my goodness, you're right. Oh, where are my manners? I was taking over the stream. Here's Char. Hi. We're testing out Crystal's model. Trying to get everything good. Good to go. How are you? Okay. Everything seems to be weight painted to the head. I don't see anything going flying off, so... There may be things weight painted weirdly. Ooh. Like that. Cursed head rotation. Yeah. Happens sometimes. Don't worry about it. Bully time. Heck. Oh. Okay. Um. Now, what, pray tell, have I done to deserve being jailed? Why did I say that like I was a Final Fantasy XIV character? I need to play that again. I think that should make the hair a little better. You gotta meet up in 5, so have fun. Alright, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Have fun. Do I want to start the process of changing the jacket? Or do I want to focus on smaller things first? I still need to texture the pants and the shoes. This got messed up at some point. And I know there's blend shapes that aren't quite good. And the face texture can be improved. I want to make this hair collide better. This is the stage of everything where there's just a bunch of little fixes I need to do. All kinds of stuff. Let's see, let's make colliders for the upper arms. Right, let me take another look. Okay, is the hair better? Or are you still seeing something wrong? I think other than the fact that it's levitating too far off of the shoulder, it's better. Let's see, is it colliding with the jacket better? Could still make improvements there. Some clipping is inevitable, but I'd like it to not do that. Oh, the levitating is what you were talking about before. That explains it. That is because I haven't given it gravity. Maybe I should do that. Well, to be fair, with anime hair, you don't normally do gravity. It's just better that way. But with the sides here, because I needed to model them out front, see how they're at an angle so they can go over the shoulder? That's just gonna hold without gravity. I could probably adjust that a little bit, model it into the shoulder a little bit, since the shoulder's not actually this far out when the arms are down. But let's try a little bit of gravity and see. Just a little gravity as a treat. I guess negative Z is the direction. I can never remember if it's negative or positive Z. I could also make them a little less stiff. And okay. One last thing I'll do is grab down here and just move it all back a little bit. This too, I suppose. I have exaggerated a little bit how far back or how far forward it needs to be. Now I'm wondering if these colliders are too big. Probably. Let's see, chest. Let's shrink these. Alright, we'll try that. Part of it's also to prevent clipping, because you can't rely on colliders entirely. So a little bit of magic floating hair is necessary sometimes. Alright, wait for it to export. But I see what you're talking about now, of it like just kind of like flowing off to nowhere. And is it exported yet? There we go. Reload. There. Okay, this is with 10% gravity applied. You see now it's more likely for it to clip into your shoulder. Of course, I tweaked the colliders and probably made them too small. But I think that looks better in general. I'll make the colliders a little bigger again. I'll make their collision radius bigger. And then down here. I think I do need butt colliders. Just to keep the hair out of the jacket. Okay. See if that helps. It's gonna be a little wonky, not entirely smooth. If I need to, I'll put like another one on the side. Gotta love this game of exporting over and over again. Here we go. Oh, what did I do? I put the collision radius on the side hair too big now. Now it's flying off of the head. Okay. Noted. How's the back? It's a little too free-spirited. It's going all over the place. Okay, I think instead of 2 butt colliders, we need 1 big butt collider. That would make more sense. Want a bad joke? As long as it's in good taste. We get our fair share of bad jokes in this channel. What do you call a whirlpool with a shark in it? I'm not sure. A Sharknado? Big butt collider. Odin Crash. I don't get it. I'm also bad with words. Hi. Oh, Sharknado button reverse? I see. Yeah, that's terrible. Good job. side hair back down. Back down to the hit radius that it was, I think was good. If anything, I need to make sure that's not placed weirdly. Thing you do for work takes 5 minutes to build and then 15 to 20 minutes to deploy. Just to see, yep, that fix didn't work. Let's try this other thing and rinse and repeat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that sounds fun. And by fun, I mean, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go back to the, let's get rid of these butt colliders. Instead, we're gonna grab the hip again and make a big collider that will just be back here. Kind of. I don't know. It's difficult. Alright, I'll try that. Oh, I got an ad break already. Ah! Oh my goodness. IRL kissy. Oh, I wish I could do that, Crystal, but unfortunately I'm working on VRM 0 point whatever, and it doesn't support those. It only supports spheres. If I was on VRM 1.0, I could, but there's problems with that and not full adoption, so we don't do that. I'm going to go on break now. I will be back in about 10 minutes and we'll keep messing with colliders and maybe some other stuff. Happy, hi, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you for dropping in right as I went on break. I took my headset off, otherwise I would have popped back and said hello. But hi, Coffee, how you doing? Love you. Pretty dragon's back. Oh, you're right. You're right there, Lucy. Thank you for announcing your return. Hi, Kirby. Yeah. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Shar. I'm a dragon that makes 3D VTuber models. And we're gonna get right back into that right now. You mean me? Oh, wow. That's very sweet of you, Lucy. Excuse me. Hi, Sexsmith. How goes the modeling? Pretty good. We're trying to work out colliders right now, but I think I've reached a point where I'm like, okay. Well, I could show off to you, actually. So I was gonna test it one more time. Oh, wrong button. Great, it's gonna try to load the other model first. There we go. Yep, I fucked it up. I should make a cooldown for my button presses for that so that I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. We're just testing out the colliders and the hair physics and stuff. And that's a little better. I like the way it spreads, at least, when it hits. It clips too much still, but... And this part of the hair is still clipping. This is why I had it so far forward. You see what I deal with? Okay, we're gonna be changing the shape of the jacket anyway. I don't like how it looks right now. Yeah, otherwise it's like not bad. It's working pretty well. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you like it. I hit the lag button, yeah. Okay. Speaking of fixing the jacket, I think we could do that right now. Or start it anyway. This is kind of a big task, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this over here. Along with the, I should attach these. So that it's not... Hold on. There we go. That's all one piece now. So we move this stuff over here. Copies of it. And then I didn't mean to take an extra bundle of colliders with. That is entirely unnecessary. Wait, are those the... How did I do that? Did I have them selected? I think I see what... What the heck? Okay, I accidentally dragged the colliders for the main model over. Whoopsies. I guess I had them selected already. That should be fine now. Wait, did they switch their... What did I do? They switched their parents. Okay, undo. Several of your partners have started using mush as an affectionate term, and it might be rewriting your brain a bit. Ah, that's so cute. I love that. Uh, um... Let's go back here. Let's figure out what I did. So just select the armature. And I want to duplicate it without... Why does it do that? Why do the colliders go along with the duplicate? That's really silly. And I would love it if that wasn't happening. Copycat, I agree. Using mush to turn your brain to mush. Does this have something to do with the collider groups? I'm gonna assume so. For some reason, when I duplicate this, these change their parent. And I don't like that. Well, I guess I could duplicate it and then move the original. No, because then it wouldn't be right with all the meshes. Can I just unparent these or something? Or reparent them? Duplicate this. And then go through and change all these back to this. No. Keep transform. Is that gonna mess anything up? One way to find out, I guess. Move you now. Oh, jeez. That does mess things up. Oh, this is a problem. Let me, rethink my life choices real quick. I don't know why I didn't run into this with ink, or maybe I did and I just didn't notice. Can I duplicate linked? Will that help me? But then I don't know if I can change this one because it's, yeah, it's linked. Can I unlink it then? Object. I am like in the process of trying to relearn and understand things. Make instances real. Is that what I want? No. How do I remove a link from a duplicate? I know there's a way to do this. Unlink. There we go. Where does it go? It disappears. Fantastic. Well, I was trying to show you all something fancy, but I guess I still have more to learn about it. Because I can't seem to get a copy of my armature without screwing up my colliders, which is weird. I don't know why it's doing that. All of this is fancy to you? Fair enough, fair enough. That's so weird. I hate how it does that. Oh my god. Oh, I just crashed Blender. Hopefully I saved recently. I think it's the plugin messing me up. The collider plugin. Or not just the colliders, the VRM plugin. Cause yeah. There was a way to not have these change, then I would fix this, but as of right now, I'm struggling. Makes me wish I didn't do the colliders first. But it's probably something I could fix and figure out on off stream. Question is, what do I work on instead? I mean, technically, I could work off of this armature. I just find it cleaner if I work on the other one. I don't know. Gotta reapply these. So I ended up undoing that earlier. I wonder what a proper A pose angle is. 45 degrees, I guess? Yeah, that looks right. So here's what I'm dealing with. The shoulders look way too bulky. And the moss just kind of looks like a blob. Which, I mean, to be fair, it is a blob, but it should look more like this. Blender, please. Blender. Blender. Oh my god. Why can't I move this? Allow? Oh, because I'm in pose mode. I'm dumb. Floofy moss, but like polygons. Yeah, jacket is doing a thing on the right. That's definitely true. That's because I moved it away from the armature without copying the armature. And then I moved the arms. It's fine, don't worry about it. So I want it to look more relaxed. So this material I want to look different. I want... Like I added like a bumpy cloth material to this, but that doesn't look like the right material. Should be a smoother like jacket material. Windbreaker kind of. Oh, we haven't done the mushrooms on the sleeves yet. Something I just realized. Those are important. Maybe we should do those since everything else is giving me trouble. Those are nice and simple. You meant, like, by adding the floofiness, it would also add more complex polygons to the model, right? Yes. You're right. It's already complex. I just haven't floofified it yet, because I've been trying to decide exactly how I want to do it. Here, I can show you. Here's how many polygons it has already. So to do what you're talking about, okay, I was gonna select just the top of it, but why not? We'll show the whole thing. I have been, like I did down here, I have been just randomizing the vertices. That's not the best example, but bear with me. So I can do something like that. A little more controlled though, and a little more on a more refined version, I guess. There's also stuff I could do with the texture to make it look floofier. You can see I already did it on the sides here. I did a more controlled, like, fluffy on the side. And I was thinking about how I wanted to, like, layer into it and make the whole thing look fluffy without it looking crazy. But for that, I wanted to get the shape of it right first, the overall shape. Because when her arms are down, this does not look right. See what I mean? That's messed up. I need this shoulder stuff to be at the top, not the bottom. And I need it to look like it's heavier at the top and thinner at the bottom. That's why I was trying to get her into A pose, so I can model it better. Yeah. But there was issues of copying the armature over it because I didn't want to do everything. I didn't want to mess up things and then have to reattach things. It's better to just take the object that you're doing and do it on a separate armature. But yeah. So we're just going to do mushrooms on the sleeves for now, and then I'll figure that out off stream. Where I don't have to feel like I'm just sitting here pulling my hair out while you all watch. So, mushrooms. shelf mushrooms or whatever you call these. These are cute. Let's bring you up close. Fairy seat mushrooms, yeah. Alright, question is, how do I want to build these? I think I'm going to take a sphere. And we gotta vary the shape of it. Head cannon, the blue gills of these mushrooms glow and emit a soft light. Yeah, I can see that impression from the art, like right here. I wish I was better at making glows on these models. I can definitely give them an emission so that they glow in the dark directly. But as for the bloom around it, that has to be done in the effects in your software for the most part. Emissions sound good? Alright, we'll do that. We'll make them glow underneath. As well as Leonard's gonna glow. And I think the blue parts of your jacket glow. Those have emissions as well, I think. Yeah, it seems to be the case. Honestly, the underside of these mushrooms seem to be the same color as the jacket, so I'll probably just use the same material there. Alright. We're gonna... can do with being smoother, can't it? Can I vary the emission amounts? Like some things glow, emiss more than others. Like the mushrooms you imagine to be stronger than the glow of the sleeves. Yeah, I can vary it. Yeah, I can do that. The only difference you'll see by default is like when you turn down the light in V9, for example, the brighter ones will stay their color more than the lighter ones, or the less emitting ones. But again, I think that should affect bloom as well. Um... Okay, let's texture this. Ah, the song's actually in the corner there. You can't get the full title. That's a good idea. I should make that a command. Let me grab it for you. How do I share? Sorry, I got a new app. There we go. YouTube Music. There you go. Hope that link helps. You're welcome. Okay, texture paint. Uh, Thank you for the pats. Whoa. Did not mean to have the face selected. Why is the face here? Okay. Take my brush here. Oh, I need a material on it. Yeah, I could definitely show you. It's just a prop that gets turned on and off. It's pretty simple. You can import GIFs into VNyan as props. There we go. Now I can paint. Okay. Select the side. Mm. Mm. Ah. Ah. Help. Chat. I have a dragon chewing on my hair. Ah. You hit me with that brick. I think you were going for Mia. Hit the wrong one. Oh my goodness. Brick mentioned. Amazing. Alright, let's hide that side and do the top of this. Some of it needs to be darker. Let's do it alternating pattern like this. Blend it up later. That looks weird. Because I had it on, limited strength. Maybe I should do it in, like, splotches. I don't know. Here to chew my horns. Zoe, no. I don't want scratches on my horns. I don't need teeth mark there. So, hi, Skylord Zoe. How you doing? Have we shouted you out before, Zoe? I can't remember. I don't know if the auto shout out thing came up or not. Thank you, Yuki. Hey. Okay, how do I make this so the stroke fades out? Is there a way for me to do that? Surely. I just hate these settings. They're awful. I don't know what I'm doing with them. This might be something I had to do in GIMP. But we can get the impression of it. Okay, I just need to export that and fix it. Just a few more lines. promise that'll look good. Save image. Mushroom. Alright, I need... You like to pronounce it as mushroom when you don't include the R. Cute. Crystal, I have to inform you that you are cute. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. That's why I never sin again. Don't tell your partners, they will bully you. Good. That's what we need. Alright, that works. Oops. Blur this one as well. And that should be fine. Export that. Joking because she wants to get bullied. Exactly. There. Alright, check it out. Look, it's a little mushroom. A little rough around the edges. I can fix that hard seam. Maybe, probably. I think it needs to, like, curl into... Yeah, I kind of wish I would have moved this over there. Before I did this. Um, that doesn't work. Wait, I know. We'll put new line here. And then take this down here. Alright, now it looks like there's a little more of a cap to it. Kind of. I think I need to blur the edges here with the blue color. How did the automatic captions read bullied as married? One leads to the other, I guess. They joking about the bullying being a joke. Definitely don't want to hear yourself. Crystal wants to get bullied. You heard it here first, chat. Wow, it's break time again already. It's been another hour. Amazing. Well, I guess we'll go on another break then. Why is this dumping to the wrong folder? Okay. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, chat. Alright, chat, I'm back. Hey. So we got the little mushrooms. Needs to be on the back of the thing too. You spaced out during break? It's okay, don't worry about it. Should actually center the origin on this so I can place the others easily. Welcome back, thank you. Okay. Got them all over the sleeves there. We need a chance for Brick to just toss a burger at me. I do like burger. That would be pretty good. Whoops. Got the mushrooms in the wrong folder. What are they? They're just called sphere, of course. I would do that to myself. Here we go. Thank you for all the hearts, love. You can eat your nutrients and sweet slime hearts in the meantime. That's cute. You're cute. Okay, now I can hide the... rig. Oh, I'm misreading that. That's not on the back of the jacket, that's on the sleeve. Okay. So we don't need one there. You know what I just realized we do need, though? Back of the jacket has this lace pattern like the sleeves. Gotta add that. Not that you'll see it much because the hair's in the way. Usually. I don't want that one there. It's just gonna get crushed. And the sleeve is down. Yeah, classic manner. This is the first Miku song I've ever heard. Ooh. I see food is here. Burgers! Burgers! Please give me a burger.
No.
Oh.
Bye. Goodbye.
Wow, she's gonna eat all the burger herself. I'm so hungry, I can't even decide what I need to work on next. Oh. Oh gosh, the cursed English version of the song. I guess I'll map these to the armature next. Uh, thank you for the fries, which you are force feeding into my mouth. Probably can't weight paint these individually unless I apply them. Thank you. Thank you, Kitty. What?
You want fries?
Yeah, I'll have a little fries. Yeah, let me just select all these and apply them. Where'd they go? Here we go. Join them all. I got french fries and burger, chat. Very tasty. Hmm. Why are... Why is it doing that? Those should be pink, not blue. I'm confused. Oh, whatever. Should still work fine. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing up correctly. Uh... Okay. Easy enough. Those are on there now. I'm gonna eat my burger. And I guess we could fix the textures on the jacket. I still want to remodel the jacket in A-pose, but we're not going to do that in the last 30 minutes of stream. No way. You know what? I think I was going to take painkillers before stream, and I never did. least I can't remember taking them. That's probably why I feel so tired out already. I've just been ignoring my pain. Okay, we had Miku Fortnite earlier. Now we have Miku singing the Still Alive from Portal. I'm gonna grab those painkillers right now, actually. On tap. Yeah, and it's Miku singing it. Mm-mm. It's pretty great. It's pretty great because, you know, it's still a robot singing it. The perfect cover doesn't exist. Meanwhile, this cover. Yeah, Portal game's great. Alright, we're here on the texture for the jacket. And if I can understand what I'm looking at here. Okay, it's the front and the back. And then the shoulder. I think that's how it's broken down. Oh, the sleeve part. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Death metal Miku? Yeah, it is. I've completely just resorted to listening to all of the Miku music that I listen to. Lay, hi, how you doing? Good job, thank you. Embrace the Miku life. Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm Anna. Hello. It you. That's right. Oh god. Hmm. Alright, I want this whole area to be more of a solid color. which I think just requires me to, actually, can I just turn this down? Is that not what that, no, that's that. So it is, so literally it's just, wait, what part is that? I'm confused about how I built this texture. Oh, there's the bump map for that. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Ooh, Anna. Hi, Miss Witch. How you doing? I see you got a Yarny emote there, very based. We love Yarny around here. I'm actually confused. What part of the texture is this? Oh, that's why. I just have 2 layers of it. Okay. Alright, much less texture for that part of the jacket. I also need to figure out how I want to do this lace pattern on this, yeah, it shouldn't be too hard, it's mostly straight. Wonder if you're both next to each other, if we could tell who is who. Yeah, I love Yarny, that's how you found her. Nice. Yeah. Yarny and Souls likes are crazy awesome. Hey, pink version of me. Light will be happy. Oh, how's the modeling going today? It's a little of everything, actually. We're doing textures now. I was doing rigging earlier, got tired of that. Modeled some mushrooms for the outfit. Got tired of that. Now we're fixing up the jacket. Also, hi, yes, this is my normal model, although it is my pink variant. Yes! I'm the Milkhorn, yes! Yeah, that's right. Penny called me out as having Milkhorns on OCO's stream the other day. Yeah, that's what I'm known for now. I got shouted out to like 100 people for having these horns. But yes, they have an unknown liquid inside, as you can see. It slushes around. That other model was a model I recently did for a commission. Alright, let me... Where's this? Why is this on the same layer as that? Wait. What honestly is going on here? I'm so confused. Can someone explain to me? There we go. Okay. So I see... I did some weird things with this texture file, I swear. I'm just gonna put this here and see how it looks for now. Maybe widen it a bit. They're really cool. You love my work? Thank you. Yeah, that's the magic of streaming live. That's true. Milk. Past char, explain. Explain what? What's there to explain? I made this model for spring. It's my cherry blossom. Oh, for the texture, yeah. Yeah, I really have no idea what past me was cooking with this. Sorry, I'm ADHD. I forgot what I was talking about immediately. Okay, let's export this and go look at it. Yeah, I can't explain what I was doing. The recipe for my cooking was fucking forgotten. Exactly. It's tragic. Okay. The texture for the jacket is now smoother. And theoretically... Okay, it's doubled. I knew that would happen, but I wanted to see how it would look like just laid out here. Back of the jacket has lace now. So... but it needs to be one big lace, so let's do that. Ow! What the heck? First you throw hearts, then you throw brick. Chat, what is wrong with you? No, V9 sounds are broken again. I need to start moving those over to my bot instead. That seems to be more consistent. Collision sounds? Yeah, that's what's broken. Can I move them to my bot? Yes. Since they need only play on a timer. When they get thrown. It would not be perfect. That's a fair point. It would not exactly match up. Actually, oh, I just realized, yeah, because I have varying amounts of things thrown, there would be no way to, yeah, timing it would be hard, and then, the multiple different impacts, that wouldn't make any sense. You're right, I can't move them. Silly me. I guess we'll just have to deal with Vinyan's scuff on Fortnite. I don't know how I'm gonna line this up correctly. Probably just change the UV map a little bit. Suvi, the sound borked. broke words. I probably should poke Suvi, or more likely just check the Discord. Maybe someone's talked about it. The problem is it's not consistent. There's most streams it'll be fine, and then randomly one stream it'll be like, hey, we're not okay now. You know? Just happens differently each time. Also, I did not think about the fact that we are not having the correct cross pattern this way. But you know what? The detail we're not really gonna see. So we're gonna cheat and just do that. Because her hair is always going to be in the way of this anyway. So I'm not particularly worried about it. Crystal, you can sue me if you want. But the bald reading. I don't know why I'm turning off her hair to look at the jacket rather than just isolating the jacket. I'm being silly. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Thank you for the tea sap. Oh no, she's actually planning on suing me. Or whatever that face is for. Okay. Jacket has been touched up. Mushrooms added. Now I just really want to fix the shape of everything so that I can fix the moss and then fix the little details with the shape keys. Paint the pants. Add Leonard's facial animations, and then we're done. After all those things are done. My work is so clean. Thank you. Do you want to see her in motion? Let's export her again. Yeah. Her hair is really fun. Alright, let's see here. Hi, chat. It's me, Crystal. The tracking will look a little scuffed because it's better to tweak it for individual models, but look at the hair. It's so fun. It's so flowy. Why is, wait, I don't see the, where are the, this is the old version. Hold on. What the heck? Where are the mushrooms? Did my export fail? Did it go to the wrong folder? It went to the wrong folder. I'm silly. For some reason, Blender defaults to the root folder when it exports the root project folder. I always have to click into the VRM folder. They didn't have much room to fit. Yeah. Big hair. That's right. Okay. Now it should be in the right folder. There we go. Mushrooms on the sleeves. That's better. Hi, chat. Wait, let me go through the facial expressions because I never did that. So we got happy, angry, relaxed, sad. Oh, surprised. I know what the last thing we can do is. I know what the last thing is. The face is really cute. Thank you. Putting a lot of love and effort into it. But what we don't have is the eyes aren't changing their dilation based on the expression. So let's fix that. Apparently I have not made the shape keys for that yet. So let's get the eyes prepared. Okay, I want this smoothness level for all of this, yeah. So we'll apply, yeah. We'll apply this subdivision surface. Oof. It's probably a more optimized way I could do this. But, you know, at least this way we have plenty of detail. Very tempted to just select the mirror first. Select mirror. Okay, solved a little bit of the excess. Now it's just smooth around the edges. You love watching me ADHD into the next thing I want to touch up. Yeah, this is a fun thing. So what we do is we add a bunch of blend shapes for the eyes, and they're going to do different things. Start with the pupil. Wide pupils. Tall pupils. Too much. And then one where they just get small. Okay. And then we do that with the iris. So I just realized something. I don't have the eye shinies with this. Come here. Grab this. It does not need to be smooth the way it is. Maybe a little bit. I don't think it matters. Join that. There we go. Okay, so just for this part. Why is... okay. That's borked. I don't know what happened there. That didn't happen for the pupils, did it? No. So what is not symmetrical over here? That's concerning. Wait, it looks like I broke things over here. Probably because I wasn't paying attention to it when I was editing this side. So let's go ahead and fix that. Okay. So try this again. There we go. And these blend shapes are, oops. These blend shapes are for the eye jiggle, like when she blinks. First and foremost, but I can also use them for the expressions. It's gonna be weird without some amount of the pupil going with it. There we go. Gotta get that wobble, yeah. Thank you for the tea sip. Finally, the same thing for the eye shinies. These ones will be interesting because they're not symmetrical. Because I did them a new way. So let's just edit them where we can see them. Okay. Whoa. Don't operate with mirror select unless you need it. And then finally, okay. Now that we got those in place, I gotta go and add them to the blend shapes. They gotta be on their own and also mixed with the expressions that we were doing. Let's play with the expression ones first. So Joy, when she's like this, we can take eyes and say the iris gets a little bigger. There, see, it's like actually moving with the rest of the expression. Probably do that with the pupil as well, so that it goes with it. Don't want the pupils too big, however. So we shrink them a little bit. There we go. And then for angry, angry, we will have smaller eyes. There. That's a very quick adjustment, see? That makes a world of difference with the expression. I also feel like I want to exaggerate her mouth a little bit with angry. Hold on. There we go. It's a little better. Yeah. Okay, Sorrow. These ones we're gonna have big shiny puppy dog eyes. So we go ahead and make the pupil bigger. And the eye shinies bigger. And the iris as well. There. Now sad is actually looking way more sad. The big eyes, yes. Okay, I'm gonna do the next couple of these while you all watch ads. And then we'll test it one more time and then we'll rate out. Does that sound like a plan, chat? So I'm gonna give you ads right now because they're coming up anyway. And then you can see the result of this. I just gotta add them to fun. And then I gotta do the individual ones for the eye wobble. So let's see, fun could be, whatever change we do here should be subtle because, gonna be using this one a lot, just when she smiles probably. Okay. Surprised. Can't forget surprised. So when I feel like we, shrink the pupils. I don't know, I'm kind of guessing with this one. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Got those put in. I need to check what is my list of iJiggle things, because it doesn't need every single one. Let's see. That would be under the pendulums. Okay. Eye pupil X. And eye pupil small. And then eye iris X and Y. And then eye shine X and Y. Okay. Those are easy enough to throw in. Chat, you're about to see the eyes actually come to life. Just as soon as I input all these values. Heck yeah. It was a bunch of random stuff, but we made pretty good progress today. Okay. Select all of that. Export once again. It all needs doing, exactly. That's why this job's perfect for my ADHD. Alright. Should be good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I borked something. I know what happened there. When I copied over the I forgot to account for the weight paint being wrong then. So let's fix that real quick. I'm just gonna fix that in the background. Give me a second. Should be just this part. Okay. Yeah. And export again. But in the meantime, at least on this side, can see the eye wobble. And also a little artifact there that I think I created by another hasty decision. But now when you blink, it does the wobble. Isn't that wonderful? Also, I absolutely love how your eye shinies are independent of the eye moving. This is something new that I'm trying. Very expressive, yeah. Okay, let me reload. There you go. Now you're not blind in one eye. Yeah. Okay, let's go through the expressions again. So today we polished up some of the blend shapes and we got the eyes to be in unison with the expressions. So now they dilate, they shrink and move based on the expression we're having. Some of them could be tweaked, but I love angry. Angry's good. And yeah, they got the wobble and stuff. We also improved the jacket a little bit, added the mushrooms on the sleeves, and we're starting to fix up the texture. And we did colliders today. So yeah, fair bit of work. We're getting very close. I know I say that every stream. I'm just excited. The mushrooms really add a special extra touch. Yeah, I love them too. It's a good design. I still need to fix the moss on the shoulders. They're really bad right now. I gotta redo them entirely, I think. But yeah. Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm glad you're liking how it's turning out so far. Even with all the scuff currently in place. It's easy to see where it's going. So, yeah. Let's raid somebody, shall we? I don't even know if my music's on this scene. I don't think it is. Wow. I've just done a wonderful job in implementing this new system. Let's see. Go in here, grab this. Go back here. There you go. I think. Where is it? Why can't I see it? Can you hear the music? I can't see it. I'm so confused. So is it because I haven't... There it is. Right, okay. Anyway. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, everyone. Oh my goodness, so much love. All right, let's see who's live right now, shall we? I think I'll check the Dragon Council first. And there is a ton of people live right now on the Dragon Council. Surely I can pick someone from here. Oh. Ha! Oh my gosh, I love you bunches too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Should we raid a dragon? I don't think we've raided before.